So has this not been amazing? It is amazing. And I am so thrilled to be up here. My name is Murray Penner. I'm Executive Director for North America with the Prevention Access Campaign. This is a really unparalleled moment. And we are changing lives. It's obvious by what we saw up here. We're giving people hope. We are erasing stigma. And it is really bold leadership that has gotten us to where we are now. It's just amazing. It's time to move to the next level. And it's truly my honor to be leading the U=U activities for North America with the Prevention Access Campaign. I want to thank Bruce Richmond for giving me this opportunity. I know I'm up here for the right reason, and I want to talk about, real quick, a couple of those right reasons. I've been living with HIV since 1986. I'm wearing this t-shirt. It's a DC U=U t-shirt to represent that I live in DC, and I want to thank three very special people who are also here with me, who have helped me through a very difficult year. I want to thank my boyfriend, Josh. I want to thank my therapist, Brian. And I want to thank my best friend, TJ, for helping me through this really important year of my life. All right, on to some real quick important announcements, and then we're going to conclude this plenary. Today, it is my pleasure to announce that we, the Prevention Access Campaign, will soon open up the U=U campaign to individual sign-on. By doing this, we intend to build new networks, strengthen existing ones, and provide support to people living with HIV so they can achieve a healthy life. Thank you. Yes. This is through an exclusive partnership that we have developed with Walgreens, and will work tirelessly to eradicate stigma, to increase access to treatment and diagnostics, and support people living with HIV to be in care and on treatment and to achieve an undetectable status. It's also my pleasure to announce a new partnership that we have with the Prevention Access Campaign and the National Coalition of STD Directors. You maybe saw a statement on Thursday. We have joined with NCSD to work on sexual health issues, to work on the intersection between U=U and STIs. We know we've got an exploding STI epidemic in this country, and we have to talk about the intersection of U=U and PrEP and STIs and what that means for our sexual health. We have to stop pretending as though these issues don't intersect and that there's not an important conversation to be had. So we are going to be working together to develop messages, to develop campaigns, and to figure out how to make sure that U=U and STI intersections are highlighted. So it is really my pleasure to close out this wonderful, amazing, exciting plenary with a celebration of people living with HIV. So I'd right now like to invite everyone who has participated in today's plenary to please join me and Jade up here on stage. And we are going to actually do a pledge. As we're at the end of this, I'd like to invite everyone in the audience who is HIV positive to stand.
This is my new husband.
I want us all to honor and celebrate all of the people living with HIV who are in this room. Let's give them a round of applause. I also invite you to remain standing. And I want to just say a few words. Everyone who is standing here today is an ambassador of change. We are surrounded by many, many allies who support us in the journey that we're all on. You're living your lives with courage and conviction, and you've boldly demonstrated that living with HIV provides us with an opportunity that we can use to empower other people. We want to take a moment to remember all of those who have not survived and others who are not in our presence today. And we stand on their shoulders as we are beacons of light emerging out of the darkness. U=U has given us, many of us, freedom. It's given us freedom to love, to live, to have hopes and dreams, to have children, to get married, and to live our lives free from stigma. It's motivational and something we all strive to achieve because it keeps us healthy and strong and prevents us from passing HIV on to our partners. We also know that some people do not achieve undetectable status and that they belong with us as well. So we will fight together and use that as a motivation to help us in the epidemic. We're all agents of change. Every one of us are. We're people with HIV. We're people that love, that live, and we can emerge from the darkness of shame and stigma and into the light. Okay, so those of you that are left, and I know some of you thought it was over, but it wasn't. And I know some of you cheated and already opened the presents that are at your table. But I invite you to, if you haven't done that, if you've done what you're supposed to do, anyway, if you haven't done that, please open your boxes on the table and take out the gifts that you have inside. And I see a lot of them out there already, so that is great. I now invite everyone to stand. All of you, please stand up with us. We're getting ready to conclude this. Light those bracelets that you have in your hand. There's a little button on the back. If you can't figure out how to light it, light that little button. And please, 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 join all of us as we say this pledge. The words are up on the screen. I hope you can all see those words. We may need to move over a little bit. People up here, love each other, get close to each other. All right, I invite all of you to please say this pledge with me. We will work together to end the many injustices and stigma surrounding HIV. U=U has the power to change our world. We celebrate all people living with HIV, and we pledge to unite to end the HIV epidemic in the United States. Thank you all. And you know we're all fighting for a cure. We are the cure.
Whether there's a cure or not, we are the cure. We will end this.
We invite you to incorporate U=U into your social media and your agency programs. Join the U=U workshops this afternoon and tomorrow. We are all in this together. Thanks for being at this plenary and joining in the movement to work to end the HIV epidemic. Thank you, U=U.